Hello, my loves and my sweet peas. Welcome back to the channel. Let's just jump right in, okay? You know where you are, you know what it is, okay? So, guys, this is not going to be for everyone, okay? This is just like a little disclaimer for some people, okay? If you've been one of those people that have been like connecting and traveling with other people out of your jurisdiction, honey, out of your country, out of your city, state, whatever, there are people who are literally trying to drain you. So just keep in mind, y'all, that a lot of places outside of the US or outside of more like developed countries, like some of these people, even if they are developed countries, guys, there are places, in some places, that are having people with hardships. It's like there are anywhere. So please beware of scammers, y'all. Romance scammers, actual scammers, like, because, you know, energetic spiritual scammers, because literally what's coming out in this read so far is just that, like, somebody has been trying to like siphon you energetically and spiritually from a long distance, okay? So that's not for everybody, but that is for someone, okay? So let's see what else is coming out. All right. Make sure you guys are checking out all the videos, turning your post notifications so you know when I post, because I'm always the kind of person where I post a little bit more sporadically. When I first started, I used to just post every other day, and that was like my routine. And now I've been just like having the intention of posting every day, but spirit moves me, y'all. So like I just move how spirit tells me to move, and it's always just perfect to get the perfect messages out. So real ones know, okay? You have some real nasty energy trying to come through and come out. I feel like you're the kind of person who has really good, excuse me, y'all, you know how to put it down, period. You know what you're doing in the bedroom. You know what you're doing. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Being a very sensual person, a very much so person who just knows what they, I guess, enjoy, know how to bring pleasure to others, or just be interested, period, in bringing pleasant experiences or pleasure to others or whatever. My bad, y'all. Gotta make sure my fro is perfect, like for real. I'm already ready to chop off these straight, more straight ends. Like my hair is like holding its curl pattern, but the ends are just a little bit more straight from bleach, y'all. From me bleaching my hair. That's my old hair. It's growing out, okay? But anyways, yeah, so I feel like people are trying to play on your sensual nature. I feel like they feel like, okay, this person has to be this way because of some sort of trauma in their life, whatever. I feel like you're not the kind of person who probably like expresses your trauma through your sensuality. I feel like you're the kind of person where maybe you've done a lot of healing in that area of your life. I say that because I'm that kind of person and I attract like minds on this channel. So I know that that's the case, but these are people who are trying to like be like, I bet you if I, like, some people just feel like they know how to melt you, or they know your hot spots, or like how to break you even like spiritually, or your confidence, or that part within you that needs to be tamed. I feel like these people feel like they can tell what that is for you or something, and they feel like, I don't know, people, I'm just really getting that like heavily, like, it's just some weird stuff trying to come out, y'all, and I'm not even sure I'm willing to like give that much attention. Yeah, but it's really trying to come out, but I want to protect that, Holy Spirit. Only what needs to come out will be coming out, okay? So I feel like you have been using a lot of affirmations, and if you haven't, you probably should take advantage of using affirmations. I feel like that would help you so much at this time. Yeah, you have be a blessing. You have old earth. I am strong. Have a laugh. I am safe in 2 months. Okay, so like I said, like I'm picking up on using affirmation because 2 affirmation cards came out. So repeat after me. I am strong. I am safe. 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 That's what you need to affirm for yourself. That's literally what came out. Okay. So definitely want to work on your lower chakras, your root chakra, your sacral, and your solar plexus, because that's where you hold your energy of feeling grounded and safe, feeling confident, and knowing that you can create what you picture. Yeah, I am, you know what I'm saying? You those spaces within you. I do, right? Anyways, yeah, there's a need for you to be a blessing. Let me see how you need to be a blessing, though, because maybe you've just been a blessing. Maybe you just are a blessing naturally. Yeah, I feel like I could be talking to some people who are like high priestesses or high priests, or people who consider themselves just like a light in this world. Maybe you feel chosen. Maybe you just know that when you look your best and feel your best, you just like get the most reactions from people, babies, animals, the universe. Like your connection with the world is just a lot more harmonious. You feel confident, you feel expressive. People want to connect with you and just like basically touch your rays of light and be touched by your rays of light, and for you guys to shine lights on each other. And I feel like that's what you do. Like that's like the base and the core of what you do for a living. So that's just who you are naturally. I feel like something about you is connected to old earth, meaning like more so the lower realms of earth that we're actually growing out of and leaving behind, kind of like almost like gathering, like gooped and gathered. I don't know, for the past like week, y'all, I've been hearing the term gooped and gathered, and just like these different like very cunty, like, you know, y'all know what I'm saying, in the community, words and phrases of the community. Okay, so I can't have a lot of y'all here, so what's up, welcome. Okay, yeah, but I feel like you got a lot of recognition, a lot of accolades in the underworld, honey. They know who you are, period. Okay, coming out of the old earth, coming out of the old ways. Okay, I feel like those people know your damn name. You know what I'm thinking of, y'all? Y'all know The Witcher, that show from Netflix? Y'all, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I love that show. I love it. I love everything about it. Okay, everything. But anyways, y'all, you know how everybody in like everywhere knew who he was, the Witcher. Oh, a Witcher. Like they knew of what a Witcher was, because a Witcher is actually just like a job role or whatever. It's basically like knowing about, locating, and handling in whatever way different entities, specifically monsters. Okay, so it's a lot of work in the underrealms, like, right? So or the, you know, shadow realms, if you speak. And I feel like you're very decorated and you have a lot of accolades. You got people on your team, on your bandwagon, and your entourage right there with you, your posse, and a lot of people that recognize you and give you that, like they give you, like they clock in your tea of like being that, okay, and what you do, because I feel like you know a lot and you've done a lot, period. And it's like I'm saying in this show, like people were spooked if they saw the Witcher. They, oh my God. And then the specific Witcher, the main character, people knew exactly who he was, okay, because he was doing other people was just not doing, other Witchers were just not doing. He was very strong, and it was something about him that made him more like powerful than other Witchers, I think. But he was just literally the #1 Witcher, period. And I feel like that's what you're giving. You're just like, you're known and you're decorating. You've done your thing, baby. People know who you are, period. So I feel like you're going higher to higher levels and doing different things. I'm seeing that scene from The Witcher. Some of you guys may have seen it, and if not, go watch it, y'all, because it's this okay, period. But like later in the seasons, like probably the last season that came out, he was like dating, like kind of like in this romantic thing, like with one of the most powerful like witchers, or they call them mages or whatever, and they were at the like government's like ball, and like there was all of this like it's like everybody knew everyone's dirt. Everyone knew where the tensions lied, and who wanted who dead, and who stole from who, and who needs who for the next move on the chessboard, right? So that's kind of where that last season ended. But I'm saying that to say, he went from working on his own in like the lowest parts of society to like straight up high society through all of his work and his dealing. So I feel like you guys are moving up to that part in your life. Like there was a part where they were fitting him for like some really nice clothes and like braiding his long hair and da-da-da. So like that's what you have going on. Like you're going up on the totem pole, child. And yeah, have a laugh. What is that about? I feel like you've just been really enjoying this place that you've been in. You've just been literally on the move, moving and grooving. You've been going here, going there, enjoying, you know, becoming who you are. You might not even be like really partying and blah, blah yet. Like when there's an event, you pop out. But I feel like you've been having a good time, just kind of like running around, picking up things that you need for yourself, like the right clothes for work, the right clothes for the job, the right tools for the job, securing your foundation more and more, however that looks for you. I'm just seeing somebody like renovating a space. I'm seeing people like replacing things in their home. Just a lot of good stuff here, y'all. I love this. And something specific about the next 2 months or the past 2 months. So put it where it resonates or whatever, y'all. So it's either the past 2 months or the next 2 months. So let's see what's going on with that, and then we're gonna move on, see what else is going on. Oh, what is that? Came out with some force and it landed on top of this. Yeah, so I feel like you have defeated some people who were basically trying to fight you with whatever you have going on in your life, just kind of trying to thwart you and push up against what the hell you have going on. And I feel like this is something that you're constantly aware of. I feel like you have some regular stuff kind of in motion to deal with that. Like I said, I'm just picking up on a lot of you having your shit secured, okay? But it's a lot of work. So I feel like you are just, I guess, like delegating tasks. You could be having the need to, or you've had the need to like get more security, okay, at work and at home and wherever it is that you like frequent. I feel like you've had to get a lot of like spiritual security and physical security. So that's the thing that could be going on in the next 2 months. I feel like in the next 2 months, you're going to be like, oh, very secure. You've been probably doing things in the past 2 months on the back end, but now you're about to have some more things on like the front end. So a good example would be like, okay, maybe I got a new bank. I'm with like one of the best banks, and maybe I just did that, and I just got my, you know, files locked up, and I got I got a safety lockbox, and I got this and that, and I got a new weapon to protect my home, and I got this and that. But now I'm about to get some cameras, and now I'm about to get a bodyguard, and now I'm about to get an assistant, and now I'm about to get a new place of business. Maybe I'm about to get a new car, you know, whatever it is that you need to upgrade your whole shit. Like I feel like you've been securing that, and now you're about to take that even a step further. I feel like this has been something that's been in the works for a long time for you, and it's been very important and exciting for you to the point where you haven't shared it with anyone, period. So this is like somebody with like this grand scheme, and no one knows about it. Not a soul knows about it. So what else is going on? Maybe more in like, I feel like there's nothing going on for you. Like, there's like no romantic vibes coming out at all. Like, I feel like you are the kind of person where you're almost bringing on more onto yourself. Like, you're just like, bring me work. I want to work. I just want to share with my team and enjoy my team. Like, I'm just really getting that so heavily. So let's see what you could do in an intimate sense to really just kind of like enjoy more of your own private time. Like, I would love to see what comes out in the intimacy deck, with that being the question or the intention, right? So let's see what comes out, y'all. This is gonna be good. It's like, what do you need to do? Is this like independent, like very ambitious person? What do you need? What do you deserve in an intimate sense when you're not working and enjoying your team? Okay, period. So we have cologne at the top of this deck. So I feel like just smells, like you're a real big aromatherapy person, can relate. So you could be into just like candles and incense and maybe different like smoke, like I forgot what it's called, but you put the thing in the smoke and then you smoke your hair and you smoke your house and your home and everything. I think it's just like a Arabic or Arabian thing or something, or maybe Indian. But yeah, you could just be into things smelling really nice and you smelling nice. And oh yeah, okay, so out of body experience. So I feel like you can definitely go for an out of body experience, whatever that looks like for you, okay? So maybe just something just like, I heard transcendental. So something that's gonna like take you out of your body. So maybe you like to, you know, dibble dabble in like psychedelics a bit, just really nice experiences like meditation, some type of retreats or journeys that really get you out of your body, out of your mind. Very healing activities is what I'm getting. So I don't know, like maybe you go to the spa or you just get really long massages, or I'm even getting like floating. If anybody knows what that is, put it in the comments. Shout out to y'all lit. But like sensory deprivation activities, just different stuff like that. That's something that you can enjoy as well. Taking everything in your life nice and slow, like doing things very slow and methodically, like enjoying a really good meal or dessert very like slow and thoughtfully would be very nice for you. Having some sensual activities, if you have a partner to do that with, that's a trusted, secure, clean, healthy, amazing partner that you can have, and I mean like spiritually as well as physically, right? But like take it slow and really like allow the, yeah, let's come out of that one a little bit, because I'm still abstaining, okay? I personally don't have a partner to be doing, child, so I'm not even gonna get into too deep. Okay, so it's like literally, and getting into that, like with that being said, I feel like feel like the power in this, like not the power, y'all, because that's a little OD, but like feel the like the personal gratification rather of like turning down experiences and people that are just not for you. Like, don't feel bad about that. I feel like I could be talking to people who feel kind of bad about not being able to share themselves with people who may really want to experience them really badly, but it's just like, you can't. Like, even if I could, I don't think I would, but I wish I could. I don't know. I ain't trying to say it like that, but like that's how it's coming through. So I just feel like you're the kind of person who gets attention a lot on a day-to-day basis from like everybody, men, women, children, animals, poor, rich, whomever. And I feel like it just gets really like overwhelming for you. And I feel like just easily being able to not feel like you have to just like be so nice to everybody just feels so nice to you. So just, yeah. So I feel like if you don't want to be involved with people, just don't. Yeah, it says over it, you're a DRP. So I feel like you even turning down people who just feel like they just can be around you or should, like even turning those people down is going to be so healing for you, okay, at this time. It says, I can F you all the time, excited as F. So I feel like even if you try to attract, not try to, but do attract a person like that for yourself who's going to be so excited to please you and I don't know, interact with you and who's on your level, to be able to do that with, that's going to be a very helpful, very fulfilling thing for you to experience at this time. Yeah, so there could be someone in particular that may like have your interest that you know already, because it says I know you missed this. So I feel like whatever it is, that thing that you know that you be missing or you like to dip into, if it's not too risky, I say like give it a go. If it's not too risky. If it's risky, I'd say just don't do it, okay? So let's finish this off with a couple of we're gonna get a couple affirmations, like affirmations, but just like a little bit of like spiritual advice from these oracle cards. Ooh, we got some good stuff coming out, right? So we got some throat chakra vibes. Okay, we got goals. So make sure your goals are like at the front of all that you do at this time. I feel like that is like a given. You have some third eye vibes. We have boundaries. So I feel like you know exactly who to keep out of your space. There's going to be an emphasis on who. I feel like you're about to go through like this like master class, like on some spiritual shit, like matrix master class on like how to create boundaries on this new level that you're on in your life, like who to invite in your space and who not to. So you're going to be playing with that a little bit in this season. So make sure you're just really listening to yourself about people and things, and make sure you're listening to people when they're talking to you. I don't care how excited you are, how I don't know how into the moment you are, make sure that you're listening. Make sure that you are like being heard as well. So yeah, so let's get one from here, from the Affirm Actions deck. And I will see y'all in the next one, which is going to be like more of a talk, like a straight up channeling read. No card structure, just straight up channeling and things that I, like downloads that I've received. I think I'm gonna just start doing the downloads that I receive in just one video. because trying to do them before like readings be like fucking up like my channel that I be trying to create like through the cards like in that moment. Like it just be messing up my process. Okay, let's see what we get from this one. We're just gonna get from the middle because these are like heavy plastic cards. Okay, so we have, I am a confident and strategic networker who makes the right connections at the right time. Literally, how much more on point could that be? That's crazy. Talking about networking. Never chase someone who does not wish to connect with you. Learn to discern. Maintain your integrity. Okay, so this is for someone. If you really need to like work on that, one thing I suggest to keep in mind and just know your strengths and your weaknesses. Like know that you hold weight, like know what you bring to the table in every situation or lack thereof, and just know that you're a newbie or you're a veteran or you're somewhere in between, and just know that you are special just the way that you are. Okay, so always keep that in mind. All right, if you are being rejected, it's for your protection. Trust that God has you exactly where you're supposed to be. Your higher self has you exactly where you're supposed to be, with whom you're supposed to be. That's like the biggest thing that's helped me in life, period. Just knowing that I'm always exactly where I'm supposed to be with who I'm supposed to be with every time. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Peace.